Hey there, I'm here with the Roulettes. How's it going, guys?
Yeah, good, thanks. Lovely day.
Yeah, it's quite hot out here actually, we found.
It is a bit, yeah.
So it's been a while since we've had you guys on the show, but you have been here a couple of times. So what brings you back?
Opportunity to play on your rooftop. Yeah, it's not.
That brings all the bands.
Yeah, it's not the end of the band though, like the Beatles, but it's good to be here.
Okay, cool as. So what have you guys been up to since we last talked to you?
Well, we've been playing. We've had last year was quite a successful year. We rolled out our EP and we're still, that was still doing things for us. Song number 1 on Kiwi FM, I Think I Can. At the end of the year, the Outrageous Fortune thing, which we got our title track of the EP, You Want It, onto the Outrageous Fortune soundtrack album, and that at the end of last year that went gold. So that's nice to be involved with that. A few gigs, highlight probably the Datsons, supporting the Datsons at BFM private party end of the year. That was a whole lot of fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you've been quite busy doing all these things and having your one of your songs go gold, or your track from Outrageous Fortune, was it?
Yeah.
How did that feel when you found out?
Oh, it's nice knowing that there's a few thousand people who have heard our song. You know, it's what it's about, really getting it out there. So
So you're ready for that big commercial success? People storming you on the streets?
ready for the paycheck, yeah.
That would be nice to have that in pocket.
Yeah, well, it's good. I mean, it's we're going to go into the studio again shortly to record our album, so we're now pretty much able to do that.
Cool. So whereabouts are you recording?
Well, looking like we'll be recording on the shore at Earwig Studios, Darren's place. It's where we rehearse, and it's a good room, and it's got 2-inch tape, so we'll put it down on tape, drum tracks on tape, and then we'll probably take it home and mess about with it a bit and continue doing stuff at home, then maybe go back in the studio to finish things off.
So you're really going to be involved in like the mixing process? And
Yeah. Our EP we did it ourselves completely. There wasn't a studio involved, so we will probably go into studio to save a bit of time. Also, we're interested in hearing what our drums sound like on tape. It's nice to put something down on a big piece of something magnetic, you know.
Yeah, like a solid.
Yeah, something
sort of
real.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
And so the songs that you played for us, or going to play for us, do you want to tell us a little bit how you came up with those songs?
Sometimes songs are basically sort of based on things that get under your skin and kind of annoy you, and Hullabaloo is one of those songs where something kind of pissed me off, and I kept it fairly simple, and we took off what we didn't need, and you're left with about 3 or 4 lines. Whereas Ray is quite different. It's kind of a story about somebody who's sort of this guy called Ray actually, who's a bit down on his luck, and at the end of his days, and that sort of came from something I heard on the radio about an actual man called Ray who lost his job at Fisher and Paykel, and I thought, well, what the hell's he going to do then?
Hello Ray, if you're out there watching.
Yeah.
You are the muse for this song.
Don't sue me.
And so are you all involved in the songwriting process, or is it just sort of one person takes the lead?
Yes to both questions. Yeah, I'll probably come up with most of the riffs and bits and lyrics, and we really we'll dismantle it and kick it around and put it back together again in the rehearsal room and in the studio. And if we're not precious about stuff, if it doesn't work and somebody says it doesn't work, then it doesn't work, so we kick it out. So the idea is to get everybody on board. It's not a solo thing, it's everybody's involved, and we make it stronger than it would be.
Okay, excellent. So it's like a group effort.
Yeah.
So what have you guys got planned for the rest of the coming year?
Well, we're going to get out on the road a bit. We've got a mini tour organised Auckland Wellington, so fairly mini, but we'll be filling in dates as we go. In February and March, February is our first gig for the year with the Quick and the Dead at the Dogs Bollocks, and then March we're playing the Adelaide and Wellington with our friends Marineville. So we're just going to carry on from there. A few more gigs in Auckland, and then we'll probably disappear with a puff of smoke into the studio, and then we'll re-emerge, with beards and sandals and stuff.
Probably.
And a big piece of plastic. Yeah.
Any idea when the new album will be ready?
We're going to say June, July, August, September. So
Right.
sometime around then. There are always hold-ups. We're doing it ourselves, so some of those hold-ups will be we can sort of short circuit. But you can never say exactly for sure, because really we want all the music to be right and we want the artwork to be right. So we'll do a proper job.
Cool.
But yeah, we want something out middle of next year.
Excellent. And do you want to just tell us your website quickly if we want to check you out?
The Roulettes.co.nz.
Cool, you got your own personal site.
Yeah, we have, yeah. Yeah, it takes us straight to our MySpace.
Oh, okay. That's great. So now we've got another song from the Roulettes, and it is called
Ray.